Hey everybody, welcome to another part of Pokemon Crystal. My name is Chris.
My name is Trey.
We are the Console Freaks, and this time we are taking on the Elite Four, and we have a new Pokemon. His name is Mike. It's a Rhydon. I wanted to get, I was doing my level grinding, and I saw a Rhydon, and I was just like, yeah, go for that.
Oh, geez, okay.
But I really wanted to get a Pokemon that was a strong rock type. I think I taught him Earthquake. But yes, now we get to take on the Elite Four. First up is the Psychic Trainer, Will. And I actually, when I started doing the Elite Four, I actually wrote down strategies. And I wrote down each trainer's Pokemon and their weaknesses and who I was going to use against them. So, without further ado, Xatu is a psychic flying. Its weaknesses are rock, ghost, electric, ice, and dark. And actually, I will just say this: Will specializes in psychic.
Yep.
Ghost and dark are consistently some of the the best that you can bring into this fight. Ghost and dark. If not, Bug is again good choice. A couple of his Pokemon are weak to ice. A couple of them are weak to electric, and a couple of them are weak to rock.
Yep.
But I chose to use Shock Guy for this one because he has a good weakness to, or in particular against Xatu, because he has a good weakness to psychic types.
Ooh.
As well as a strength against flying types.
Yep.
So electric moves do a little bit more damage. And I will say this, at this point in the game was when it started to dawn on me that important trainers have what their signature Pokemon.
Yep.
If I remember correctly, it was either Slowbro or Xatu that was Will's. I don't remember entirely. I'll see it as we go along. But it's the one Pokemon that's slightly stronger than everything else on the team. And that's, or I shouldn't say slightly, noticeably stronger than anything else on the team. I think Koga's was his Crobat, Bruno's was Machamp. Flip the page here. Karen's was Houndoom, and Lance's was, of course, Dragonite, of which he had 3. Which is stupid. Give him some other Pokemon. Jeez. Anyways, Executor, Grass, Psychic. Bring in Flying, Poison, Bug, Ghost, Fire, Ice, Dark. Any of those types are good against him.
Just all of them. All of them.
Quincy is good choice for this. Use Flame Wheel, Flamethrower if you've leveled up to level 51, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. Anyways, Fire type moves. Goes down like a pansy. And actually, I was surprised at this. I'm looking at my cheat sheet here, and really, there's a lot of really good balance between who I had to take out.
Yeah.
For the first couple trainers, Quincy and Shock Guy, and those were good choices. But once you got to the second half of the Elite Four, I was using Spooky and Ice Queen a lot more.
Yeah.
And then Lance, I think there was only one Pokemon that I didn't use Ice Queen to take down. Lance, oh geez.
Oh geez.
Oh geez.
I think it's Slowbro.
No, because I think he has the second Xatu that has level 42.
Oh, okay.
But Slowbro. Anyways, back to this. Bring in a Bug type, Ghost type, Grass type, Electric type, or Dark type, because he is Water and Psychic. Ghost and Dark really are the ones to bring in. If I had I think there's a way to get a Murkrow in the first half. I don't remember how, but I think there's a way. Or alternatively, Sneasel is part Dark type. So Dark Ice, kind of a good... It would be a good Pokemon to bring in. but I don't like to be exactly like my rival.
Yeah.
And I already have a fair amount of same Pokemon, a Haunter and a Magneton. Of course, Haunter doesn't stick around. Spoiler alert. I will say that I don't know if every one of his Pokemon does, but almost every one of his Pokemon knows Psychic. So
Yeah.
God help you if you have a weakness to Psychic types, because that is the strongest Psychic type move, if I remember correctly.
It's like the same thing with you and Hypnosis.
Yeah, but by the end of the game, by this point, you know, all of the Pokemon that I have, like I think I only have 1 or 2 that know Hypnosis. And
Yeah.
I don't think I have. I think the only one that knows Hypnosis in my party is Spooky.
Okay.
At this point. Yeah, just at a quick glance.
Yeah, I've always wondered what are the requirements, the prerequisites of becoming one of the Elite Four. I've always wondered that. What exactly? Like, do you just have to stand out, pretty much somehow?
Well, that would.
That's just something that I've always wondered.
I really don't know. I guess outstanding trainer might make sense, but I really don't know. Was Jinx already on the screen?
No.
Okay. Jinx is his last Pokemon, and I'm making sure that I didn't miss it because I would feel like an idiot. Because this is the one part where I actually have material wrote down for this, and I'm gonna milk this feeling for what it's worth. Jinx is
the Pokemon that I was thinking of.
Nicki Minaj?
No, it wasn't. No. What's the male version of that, pretty much? I forgot what it's called.
Mr. Mime?
Mr. Mime. That was the one that I saw in the Pokemon Center. I think it was the beginning of this episode or last episode. I was going to ask you about it, but it's like, nah, I don't want to get the Pokemon wrong, so I'll just keep it to myself.
Ice and Psychic type. Weak against Rock, Bug, Ghost, Steel, Fire, and Dark.
Yep.
So Fire type pretty much trounces everything that goes on here. Except for she killed my Quincy.
Ooh.
Quincy is the first casualty of the Pokemon League. But thankfully, this is not a Nuzlocke run, and I will just quickly revive Quincy like nothing happened.
That's one thing that would be so difficult if this was a Nuzlocke run.
I would not do a Nuzlocke run post-commentary. No way in hell. I would do a Nuzlocke run on like a stream or something.
Yeah.
If our internet was good enough for streaming. But,
if I had one.
Yeah, if I had an internet. But Nuzlocke runs are so, like, it's very possible to not complete a Nuzlocke run.
Yep.
So, if that's the case, then I wouldn't want to put myself in a position like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to either.
Especially where, like, I managed to get through Whitney and Morty's gyms relatively unscathed, but I still would have lost something there. I don't want to risk that.
Yeah, for real.
I originally intended on having all my Pokemon level 40, but I just couldn't be bothered. Just like I intended on having all my Pokemon level 60 before I took on Mount Silver, but once again, can't be bothered, so I probably will not have them all that high leveled.
Now, I know that you've explained to me what the EXP share does. And
it halves your experience. It halves the experience gained and gives half of the experience to the Pokemon that's holding the XP share.
Gotcha.
This is Koga. He was the Poison-type gym leader in Generation 1, but he has been since upgraded in the 3-year gap. His team looks actually pretty different. Start with an Ariados, which is weak to Flying, Rock, Fire, and Psychic types. I believe it's Bug and Poison.
Starting off good with the Flame Wheel.
I'll tell you what, my Larvitar, or was a Larvitar, it's now a Pupitar, trash this Ariados with Rock Slide. Trash it.
Yeah. Dang it, we can't leave.
Oh no, they're on to me. Anyways, but at this point, like, this particular match is easy.
Yeah.
Because of type advantages. Fortress, I believe steel poison, something like that. Or steel something. But its weakness is fire.
So you can just literally just keep Quincy there the whole time. Pretty much.
I don't even remember. Like, I think that is its only weakness, which is surprising.
Huh.
That'd be pretty incredible Pokemon to have on your team. I don't know how to get it.
Muck.
You know, for the life of me, I couldn't. I think Muck is a pure poison type, which is one of the only only of its kind in the game.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what was the weakness of a pure poison type, and I can tell you now is Ground and Psychic.
Ooh.
I did not know that poison types were weak against ground types until now.
This is like, huh. Well, that's good.
Yeah, it was. Or I didn't know that Muck was weak against ground types. I don't know if he has a sub. I don't know. My brain just like. Bloop, 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 bloop. Anyways, you can get the TM for Earthquake in the Victory Road. And so having a Pokemon that knows Earthquake will make this a whole hell of a lot easier.
Did you get it from the lady you first went to after you got out of the cave?
Sandstorm.
Sandstorm. Sandstorm.
It
It was gone and now it's back, Chris. Why?
Got to do what you got to do.
God,
Crobat.
dang it.
We've already fought Crobat. Or we've fought Golbat, which is Crobat's essentially the same thing. Just evolved. And I think this is his signature Pokemon. Crobat is weak against Rock, Electric, Psychic, and Ice. So any of those would be good to bring in. It's primarily a flying type, which would explain all of the weaknesses. The one thing, though, I've noticed, he uses Double Team, like, almost immediately.
Yeah.
Which is a pain in the ass, because it makes it so hard to hit the damn thing. And I've had times... Muck was the other one. Muck uses Minimize. And he will use that stupid move 4 or 5 times in a row. Making it... And its evasiveness goes up every time. So it's like, really? No, that's okay. I didn't want to hit him anyways. And then that crap.
I'm just going to use Full Restore.
Yeah, at this point, they use full restores instead of hyper potions.
Yeah.
Because they found out a way to piss me off even more. This is the perfect time to use a full restore, too, because full restores not only fully heal your HP, but they also heal any status effects except for Curse. So...
Except for Curse?
Except for Curse, because you can't heal Curse. So anyways, when that was... Or Confusion. It doesn't heal Confusion. I think Bitter Berries are the only way to heal Confusion.
Venomoth.
But anyways, Venomoth, Bug, and I want to say Psychic Poison, Bug Poison, I think it's Bug Poison. Weak against Flying, Rock, Fire, and Psychic. Not Ice.
Yeah.
Jeez, my brain just like, I don't know what I was thinking.
No.
It knows Psychic, though, which is odd, because a Poison-type Pokemon should not know Psychic, because Psychic is super effective against Poison-type. It's an odd move to know. But I guess it's kind of like having a Fire-type know Solar Beam. And just like that, Koga is finished. When you stick to this chart, you really it really just moves fast. I like how the Elite Four are all very proper about sending you on.
Yeah. Not one of them gets salty.
No. That's the great part. Is like maybe that's the difference between a gym leader and an Elite Four member is that they're more dignified, more, they want to see, their trainers proceed. They don't get all pissy when they don't get their way. Oh, next up is Bruno. Now, Bruno,
The lava.
I'll be honest, Bruno is the Elite Four member that I've had the most problems with, period.
Yep.
Because it's a fighting type gym, and he's incredibly strong. Has so much. And he uses the hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha.
You have to beware of the hoo-ha.
He's got the hoo-ha. Oh, God. On top.
Always starts with hit on top. Weaknesses are flying and psychic. I think it's a pure fighting. Now here's the thing. Weaknesses are flying and psychic, but one of the most genius things to do is to, in this fight, bring in a ghost type.
Mm-hmm.
Because physical attacks do not affect ghost types. So about 70% of the attacks that will be coming at you, I mean, there's a couple that will hit you, like Dig, but 90 or 70, 90, something in there.
You're trying to figure out what you want to use.
There's a percentage of attacks that will not hit you, and it's a high percentage as well.
Yeah.
So that's what I decided to do, was just to take in Spooky and use Hypnosis and Nightshade and just go to town.
Them to death. Shade,
yeah,
shade.
because I mean, it'll take some time for them to kill you, but it'll take some time for you to kill them, but it'll take more time for them to kill you because they have a lot less attacks that will do damage to you.
I'll say just use Dig.
Yeah, but the only one that knows Dig is Hitmontop.
Oh,
I think the only Pokemon that can, like, after this, that can really do any serious damage to you is Onix.
Oh, you're gonna trade out. Okay. Mike.
And Onix, at this point, we've seen him before, but just so that you guys remember what he is weak to.
Okay.
Fighting, ground, steel, water, grass, and ice. I'm not saying it again. I should also say that all of his Pokemon, except for Onix, are pure fighting types. So the flying and psychic weakness applies to all of them.
Yeah.
So we've already taken out Hitmontop. This is Hitmonlee. Yes, he does have Hitmonchan. He has the whole shebang.
He has a whole Hitmon lineage.
Pretty much.
Hitmon. I just had to get that out of my system.
That's so weird.
I'm kidding.
You're not going to trade out this time. But I do find it a little bit jarring that he would have a random Onix in his roster of fighting types. I think it would have been better to maybe have a Primeape or a Heracross. You know?
Maybe he just uses Onix as weights.
That'd be odd. That'd be odd.
Or just like puts the Onix on his shoulders and does squats.
Again, odd. Seems to be a fan of the move Bind. Enemy Onix used Earthquake. Yeah. I should also say that it's super effective against me because I too am Rock and Ground.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Having...
I'm going to do... It's like Flare Blitz. I'm going to do this move. It's going to hurt me. But it doesn't really hurt you. But hey, it's... I don't know.
I did not want Rape Train to learn agility.
Just stop. No, Rape Train, do not learn that move.
Just smacking on the nose. The newspaper.
No.
Somebody... I wonder how you would do that in a Pokeball. How would you even know?
He's a really smart fella.
Pretty much.
He does what he wants.
Hypnosis does help a lot, especially because Hitmonchan knows this move called Mach Punch. Mm-hmm. It's basically like Quick Attack. It's annoying as hell. Oh, my voice is going out on me. And we still have like 10 episodes left to record today.
Yeah.
Back to long recording sessions. It makes me happy. Anyways, at this point, like, you're pretty much... At this point of the fight, you're pretty much on cruise control autopilot. Yeah. Because, like, the only Pokemon aside from Spooky that I actually have use for in this fight was Mike. Was Rhydon, because he had Earthquake.
Yep.
I could have just as easily sent out Ice Queen and used Surf and demolished him. But I wanted to give Mike some use too. Save Ice Queen for last. Yes, Machamp is his signature type Pokemon.
Yeah, and he's asleep.
Man, is this guy a pain in the ass. I mean, I have a really strong party at this time, and he still trashes me. It's the stupid Cross Chop. If he hits you with Cross Chop, it's pretty much over. At least where I'm at.
Yeah.
Because right now, I'm using the Elite Four to level up. Because that's about the best experience that you can gain.
Okay.
At least he didn't use a full restore. If he used a full restore, this battle probably would have ended very differently. Not gonna lie. I probably would not have been able to finish this battle if he had used a full restore. I think he also knows Seismic Toss, too.
Mm-hmm.
Though I don't remember. I'm not excuse me. I'm not exactly giving him a chance to fight.
What does Foresight do exactly?
If used against a Ghost-type Pokemon, it will allow physical attacks to hit said Ghost-type Pokemon. So I'm glad I'm put him to sleep, because he would have trashed Spooky the next turn.
Punch him straight in the mouth.
Yeah.
Spooky like, ah.
It's a very useful move if you're going up against Pokemon that are Ghost types.
Yeah.
Because it'll allow you to fight them.
So that's number 3 so far.
Yep. 3 down, 1 to go, and then our champion awaits. Oh boy.
You're just like blown through them. Literally.
Well, that's the key about having like a cheat sheet here, is that you're able to kind of look at things and be able to see your own strategy, your own thought process.
Oh, so you had that before you went in here?
Yeah, I went on Bulbapedia and like individually looked up every Pokemon that was there and their movesets, actually.
Nice.
And just went from there. I didn't write down the movesets because I didn't think they were as important, but I did, like, I wrote down the trainer, each of their Pokemon, the Pokemon's weaknesses, because I wanted to like show what types of moves that I was going to use in case I had to switch it up, and the main Pokemon that I was going to use against it.
You would cut it out right here too.
I did. Anyways, that's the end of the part. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys next time.
Goodbye.